He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Stepping in for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
In. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's Plouffe. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. So here's Joe Mauer. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit. But the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in this. In now, Dale Swan. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Uh-oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but man.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Shin-Soo Choo. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Kyle Gibson starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy that's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see.
So striding in, number 21. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. To put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they're probably.
Here's Miguel Sano. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Oswaldo Arcia.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Number 21 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep? Coming to the plate now, John Hicks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Kloof rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Andrus fields it clear. Second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready now, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Number 3. It's the Twins. Into the box now, Oswaldo Arcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easy. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Rangers nothing. Now at the plate, number 21. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The throw into second. And he's safe. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Adrian Beltre.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bet. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hitter, Eddie Rosario.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Another full count pitch home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. DeShields going back to the track. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Rosario takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Dale Swan. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. At the plate, Trevor Plouffe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Trevor Plouffe.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2 for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Twins 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Number 21.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the... Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Sano moving to his left. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Phil Vaccaro.
First baseman, number 10, Phil.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Plouffe fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ian Desmond.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
Now batting, number 21. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. A base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So it's a... Now in the box, Adrian Beltre looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Runners off for second. Hard hit to first. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Throw goes over to third. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak. And guys, the Rangers were led this afternoon by the exploits of this man, Elvis Andrus. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations. And has a little fun with him while he's at it. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game. the 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched into the 7th inning. Felt good. Listen, it looked like it from our vantage point. It looked like he threw the ball well, but he just wasn't able to complete it. Ended up getting the loss. If he throws the ball similar in this game, the way he did last outing, I think he walks away with a chance to win.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Chu takes his lead, and now the pitch. This one's down to third. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. Now in the box, Jason Mora. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Jason Mora.
And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the hop. It's in time. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox digging in to try it again. Number 21. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready for another chance, number 21. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the 5th. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Shaw ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers will have to be content. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but digging in once again, Jason Mora. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jason Mora.
Nobody out now. Nobody out.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A quick out number 1. Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Drilled to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his left. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Another throw over, and the runner back.
Hey, right guy, right place.
And yet another throw over, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out,
on the stretch, runner goes for second, drilled down the line, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit as that'll get the run in from third. And the Rangers have come back to tie this one up. Over to third, but it's thrown. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kids.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam. But, you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
That's a big base hit to bring home the go-ahead run. Now the focus changes. I'm thinking about the bottom half of the inning. How are we going to shut the door to win this game?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Batting, catcher, Blake.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.
Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Settling in now, number 21. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs at Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Trying to pick things up. Where we left off, number 21. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. One run is scored, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre, a base hit in his first trip. Now he'll step off.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Hey, let her rip here.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. On to first, a double play. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Rutledge. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pablo Sandoval comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Number 21 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Come on, big guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Young is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Coming to the plate now, number 21. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, this is his third hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He went deep back in the fifth. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, catch up. Your turn.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how?
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. So digging in now, number 21, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Squared that one up just a little late. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their. Here's Chris Young. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Andrus fields it clean. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits. No. Now to the plate, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr., leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Number 21 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping into the box, Jason Mora, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Cole Hamels will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
And, H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip. A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Babe has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a digging in for his second at bat, number 21. He singled his last time up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready to take his hacks again, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High pop-up. Escobar is under it, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Phil Vaccaro, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Vaccaro.
Wait for a good one.
And there he goes towards second. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hughes ready with the 2-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. A base hit in his first trip. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brian Dozier.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. DeShields is on his way home. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ready once again, Adrian Beltre comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Adrian Beltre. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 21. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Beltre's got himself a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Come on, baby. Get your picks up. Stay through.
Digging in once again, Phil Vaccaro. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game. And
ready for another shot now. Number 21. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. McHenry rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Rangers leave a pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Joe Mauer.
hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll take it himself for the out. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. 14-6 is the way this one ends. The Rangers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Cole Hamels earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Phil Hughes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chichi Gonzalez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. His record is now 6-10. The loss goes to Philip Hughes. He falls to 11-5. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life. Ready now, number 21. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what?
Into the box now, Oswaldo Arcia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now at the plate, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 21.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beltre.
Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's safe.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
At the plate, Phil Vaccaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. So stepping in, number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 21.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in, Joe Mauer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Mauer.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, number 21. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Squared that one up just a little late. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's sharply toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Colby Lewis gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes in this game.
On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So they get to him. Now at the plate, number 21. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these. Striding into the box, number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right, here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. There is Andrus. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Now at the plate, number 21. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Andrus has got to get rid of it. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've been treated to a...
So here's Joe Mauer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at-bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Second baseman, number 21.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Texas brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Sam Dyson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. So striding forward now, number 21. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger revert. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 21. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter's got to get rid of it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Number 27.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Donaldson.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase the pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2 minutes. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles.
Ready once again, number 21. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Robinson Cano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Robinson Cano.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Jason Hamill is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in to try it again. It's number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Rangers leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, number 21. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Runner goes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Vaccaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 21 ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Leading off the inning, number 21, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 21.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 21. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, one time, right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A 1 pitch on its way. Runner's going. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Phil Vaccaro.
Phil Vaccaro.
Hey, get a good one.
Full count, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground to second. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another shot now. Number 21. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Top of the 9th inning, he comes up with a big hit to tie the game here. Now, can they drive him home himself and maybe put him ahead?
Baseman number 29.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
First baseman number 10.
So digging in now, Phil Vaccaro, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will find its way out near the 355 sign. And the second run will score as well. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Now batting, number 21, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Adrian Beltre.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Beltre is gone for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Phil Vaccaro. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Stay hot, baby.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking out there at Sin-Shu Chu. You know, he had an injury a few years back, kind of held him out of a lot of games.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Jason Hayward.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 21. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. In now, Adrian Beltre comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Oh, and he throws it away. Now to the plate, Phil Vaccaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vaccaro.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
1 and 1. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ian Desmond.
Called strike over the outside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Marwin.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
22, Jason Hayward.
Set to deal on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Got it. And the catch is made. 1 away. Now at the plate, number 21. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Come on now.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Back up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. So striding in, Phil Vaccaro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runners on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. So stepping in, Ian Desmond. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Will have to be content. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, number 21. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 21.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soler ranging back. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 21. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach would be proud. Breaking ball, you take it the opposite field. Nice job.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
The final line score for
Yeah, Manny, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
They left 10 men on base.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in the stepping in, number 21. He turned in a 4 for 4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. If they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. In to score, the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have. Have any other choice.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that Rangers will have. So striding forward now, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Hit hard up the middle, taken in by Zobrist. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Phil Vaccaro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And on the error, a run is going to score. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Dexter Fowler.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing. Number 21 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Ready now, Adrian Beltre, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in.
there. Clutch up.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. At the plate, Phil Vaccaro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Vaccaro.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor for that. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles. Tyler Skaggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Adrian Beltre.
A 1 pitch on its way. He's running toward second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run homer.
The batter, number 21.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. DeShields rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time. The run scores.
That's always exciting when you see a guy from first make it all the way home on a base hit, and Show Track demonstrates to us here that his speed really made the difference on that play. He was burning around the base paths and just made it home in time.
And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, he's having a heck of a game. 2 RBIs before that at bat, and then he drives that one in there right now. 3 RBIs tonight. Good for him.
Ready for another shot now. Number 21. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Hard hit ball to short. Simmons has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, number 21. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 21. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits.
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guys throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay high.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. A 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit to third. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
C.J. Cron.
There we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 21. He singled his last time up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, that line drive was just rocketed off the bat. And as our show track technology informs us, the exit velocity was a jaw-dropping 120 miles an hour. About as impressive as you'll ever see.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Jermaine McDonough comes in. To this at bat, 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Anaheim right after this. Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Into the windup and the pitch. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there he goes towards second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors. So stepping in, bad in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered, but show track does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch.
Hey, let it rip one time.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lined hard toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Third baseman.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Adrian Beltre, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Nava is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Wednesday night baseball on MLB Network from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jared Weaver starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Adrian Beltre. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So I'm excited to check the home run. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready now, number 21, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar's got to be quick. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, number 21. A hit in 2 tries so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. A 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus fields it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1. Standing in, number 21. He's 2 for 3 thus far. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Wilson gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Adrian Beltre will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, let her rip here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about...
Here's Albert now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit.
So digging in now, number 21. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adrian Beltre. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Runners off for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nava looks up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Stepping into the box, number 21. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now with the one with a season average in the 230s. Nobody out, runner up.
About time.
Well, I kind of want to play MlB.
Grounder down the line
so I just bought
yeah, I
this
wasn't
game.
gonna say you couldn't. I was just gonna say join the party, but you never joined.
Throw back to first, and Gordon is retired. It's
I'm
a
playing
double
against
play.
my cousin.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Number
I got the
21,
VR, by the way.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Is it worth it?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, worth
Hit
it.
hard
You
on the
should
ground
know
to
you
short.
have it.
Escobar
No, I have it for a
dives. What
computer.
stop. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Oh yeah, it's worth it for a PlayStation. And I had the controllers and stuff with it, like a little stick.
And that is a direct result,
At
obviously.
GameStop, it's fucking expensive.
Well, I love it when guys leave their feet.
Joysticks are so expensive. Those like fucking light things.
Now, I know he didn't get the runner at first base,
I have them.
but he may have saved the run right there. Love the effort.
$50 for one. It's like, fuck
Here's
that.
the first pitch to him.
Yeah, and GTA 5. If you transfer your account, you get a free. You get free marshals. Any marshal you want, like monster truck, you get free that. Free Duke of Death.
You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit.
You get a free submarine, free plane.
You're gonna have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
You get a lot of free stuff. You get free cars.
But he's back in safely.
Like a lot more free cars than you would have gotten.
I really don't play GT anymore.
Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2
if I'm
now.
eligible for
With 2
it
strikes
for
and
the
the runners at the
$25,000.
corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this
The
thing.
fuck?
Here's a swing and a high
No,
pop-up.
dumbass. Go back.
Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Oh my god, I am so happy that because in MLB, if you played MLB 16, you could transfer your account, and I did. And thank God I didn't delete my 99 overall player. So happy.
Runner goes for second, and that is through.
I'm gone.
Into left field.
Oh, I'm safe!
Now that
Ha!
had to feel good.
Aiden,
because
you
it was one
fucked
of those
up.
that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat.
The funny thing is, that should have been out.
15 miles an
He
hour.
touched me.
So
I got
yeah, he
the plate.
squared it up about as good as you can. Here's Jay.
Oh, this thing's ever gonna load.
I bought me a fidget spinner.
I do too. I have one.
Which one? I got 4. How many do you got?
I have a copper one.
Oh, you bought the copper one? I was looking at that one.
It spins for a long time.
No, I don't know why everyone wants that spin for a long time. I got one that spins for a long time, but it's plastic. But I don't know
mine's
why.
metal.
I don't know
It's not that. I don't like it large ones. So
I don't know why everyone wants the ones that spin really long, because when you're fidgeting with it, because I actually need this. My teacher gives me one, so if I don't bring mine.
yeah, someone banned them from our school. So I hate our school honestly.
My school, just teachers are banning them. Our school just can't ban them because they helped me. So Mom just interrupts me.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mom, shut up! Jesus.
And that misses for ball 4. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and put away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Villalobos is after it.
I'm trying to do a mission. It's not even letting me do the mission.
So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Texas is out in front, 2-0.
Oh my God! By the way, I'm not gonna be on barely on the summer.
Riding in once again, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I'm not. I'm an outside kid. I want to be in the fucking woods fishing. That's what I usually just do. Or me and my friends would go and fucking help old people. Or if you feel like being a dick today, we just fucking
field for a 1-out hit.
We just do stupid shit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they
fucking
are feasting.
Blue Jays. I fucking hate them. They pissed me off now. I kind of like them, but
here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
What's your favorite baseball team?
Has a look now.
Don't have one.
In there for strike 1.
Do you? Okay, right now my character was drafted to the Texas. I didn't want to be on the Texas. I want to be on my favorite team, the Cubs. Cubs.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Dip.
One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over.
I think the last go for
Dip, potato chip. Oh, I didn't go to school today. I got 5 fillings. Oh my god. Like, I was so sick. Get that there. Oh, that's a little too high, but he still caught it. Short midget caught it.
Digging in for his second at bat.
Try your best, but you don't see.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
Well, I fell on the damn ball.
It's off his glove, and that ought to be a...
I just dove for the ball, Garrick, and then the ball rolled under me, and I landed on it.
1 out hit.
Damn it. I thought it was going to be cool and do a fucking amazing play.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
2 for 3.
First delivery to him on the way.
Finally. That was the bad hit.
Escobar on to first, and there were 2 down.
What the heck?
These guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening ends at a 7-2 finish. Rich.
Level 74. There's level 100 hosts. There's 14 and level 4. I get kicked out of the mission.
Lefty Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Excursion. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits.
If I could be an owner of GTA 5, I'd ban anybody. Trust me, in a heartbeat.
I didn't go to school today.
16 minutes.
Yes.
It was the funnest shit.
I have Job Simulator in my VR.
MLB Network has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series.
Freaking
Stepping in, number
stupid.
21. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips.
Hey, I got my
99
99 character from MLB 16.
Ready with the
That's
first
cool.
pitch. Here it comes.
I'm not talking to you.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Chu
I
is on
hate
his
GTA
way
right
home.
now.
And the run will
4 out of 4
score as the
players. You've been
Rangers
kicked from the
strike
mission. They're not enough
first,
players.
leading
Are you stupid? Are you freaking stupid? Do you see? It says 4 out of 4 players. Debbie, then you play. I'm retarded.
I like your retarded voice.
It's basically what GTA 5
Here's
is.
the third baseman, Adrian
Yeah, I
Beltre.
know see
Comes off
4
an
4
0 for
players.
4
I
in
only
last
see
night's
4 out of
game.
4. That's not enough.
Done, yeah.
I need 4 out of. I need 4 out of 4, not 4 out of 4. I need 4 out of 4.
I need
That's 4 out of 4. I need 4 out of 4.
Tag from Moustakas.
I need 4 out of 4, and that's 4 out of 4. I need more. I need more than that. Not enough.
I need 80 out of 4.
His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Now my GTA is 5 for them.
You should get MLB. It actually comes.
I'm seriously about to throw my GTA 5 in the trash.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm not kidding
It's a waste of
anymore.
money.
Don't give a fuck. I have my computer. It's not cool either ways.
Oh yeah.
Coming to the plate now, Eric.
GTA and Steam fucking. All it is hackers. I don't
batting
play it.
average entering play.
That's all it is.
Hard on the ground towards second.
I have it on the freaking computer, like the discs and everything.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Cause whenever against my GTA, I was a level 100, and I was grinding, and then I joined these hackers, all 3 were 8,000. They gave me a money drop, and then banned me from the fucking game. Like, what? The fuck?
So striding in, number 21. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
That's why I don't play on PC anymore.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I just created a new account.
No, I'm not gonna go try to fucking. Oh,
pitch on the way.
That took too much work.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
I'm gonna Kobe this.
Kobe doesn't play baseball.
I'm gonna Bo Jackson this.
Runners off for second. Now a curveball ripped down the left.
Bo Jackson plays football.
Bo Jackson. Yeah, he does play baseball. He plays both.
Football.
Search. Oh my God, he plays baseball.
It's a 2-0.
He played both. He played football mostly.
No, he played baseball mostly.
Then why was he one of the #1 running backs in football, but never made a spot in baseball?
He didn't make a spot. He was on the KC, that team. I'm facing.
I'm not talking about that. He never got a rank in football, like #1 at this, #1 at that.
Couple of singles to his credit.
Oh shit, no. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. I gotta get my perk. There you go. Bases are loaded. Perk on.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
I hate the new game mode because it freaking crashes and it sucks.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
I love the new game mode for MlB 17. They have
I don't care.
Well, you want to talk about good game
I'm not in the mood.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, number 21. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Dyson
back
in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out against Arizona, who for his part goes for the save in this one. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, this goes right past him. The throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, that's a perfect example.
What game are you going to play now?
Inside out.
Rainbow Six Siege. It's a game that I know I'm better than some people.
Some people. You mean most people.
And it's also a game that doesn't crash every time you try to do something. Or say, error, you can't join this because we're not going to let you have this. Like, this is basically what it's saying. Like, it's going to see, it's like, you're eligible for a $425,000 if you play the new game mode. Well, that'd be one thing if you could actually play it.
Shit.
Yeah. Way behind a big fastball.
Now that is power.
That's
you want to
fastball.
challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Trash nipples. Home run. No doubt about it. Faggot. Fucking pitcher's like, you know what? I'm gonna think this guy can't even hit a ball. Right down the middle. Perfect fastball. Dumbass.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number
and
26 for him on the season.
Now in the box, Jason Whalen. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Grounded back up the middle. There's one.
You want to play some Rainbow with me?
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Victorious Rangers, 6 runs.
Batting went down. What? Oh, bunting went down.
Can't believe that's what you would say after like it has been like a month and we haven't even talked. Basically, we've only talked like once in the entire month.
Time of the ball game.
Bought this game.
59 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses.
Yeah, the Royals. That's what Bo Jackson was
Afternoon
on.
baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the street.
Oh my god, I can't wait until
number
fucking
21.
I get back from my baseball
coach. In the
coach.
win last night. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
I'm watching Microwave Gaming get destroyed by a team that's actually modding. Like, this dude's really good. He doesn't mod, but
I know.
the other team is modding.
One in, one out.
I like Macy J and
here in the inning. Runner at first here, one man out.
And Microwave Gaming.
Yeah.
Because when I know something's up when someone actually beats them, they're modding.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand.
Dumbass.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. A chance now to look at the batting
because these
order
people
for the visiting
will shoot doors that they like. There's no cameras around, right? No cameras to spot them. They got them all, and then they'll shoot a door and get a headshot. Just doesn't know there's like not a door, but like a wall, and get a headshot. But they don't even know that they're there. It's like, how does that work?
The sad part is, like, I would get you and me would get always lucky shots. Like, I remember we were playing.
Oh shoot.
And I was running, then I shot a door just on accident, and I got a headshot, no scope, and I remember sometimes you would do it, but you shoot through walls.
With the batting average coming into this one, so
see, I would shoot through walls that they were reinforcing. That's how I got my lucky kills.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
like when I hear a reinforcement, I'd start shooting the wall.
A tag for one.
That's gay.
As you said that, 2 people left my cash match.
They just know they're gonna get their ass carried.
Number 21, 1 for 1 after a single.
I was plat and then I lost it. I'm like depressed.
Escobar has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Don't be depressed. I want to play ranked so I can get my KD and stuff up because I'm not supposedly good enough for one of my friends' squads, so I can't really
I know. That's why I don't play Rainbow Nose. Everyone's dicks like that. And then when you invite them, they're like, "Oh, you guys are too trash for us." I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" That's why I don't play.
Like I'll kick them out of my party and be like, you know, make your own party.
Number 21.
That's why I don't play Rainbow anymore.
In the ball game.
There's too much dickheads. And then when
just play with me
then like when you do,
I know I
then when you do find a squad, they give you a chance. If you screw up once, they kick you. Yeah.
Yeah.
3-0 game.
It's like, really?
And then you see them screwing up, and then it's a 1v5, and you can't do shit.
Yeah. And they're like, you should have won that. I'm like, you wouldn't have won that, so.
Yeah, fucking, I remember Jack the Snake fucking kicked me because I was at 1 health, and I couldn't do anything.
There for it. And that ends the inning.
I remember like a squad of 4 other guys in my party, and they gave me a chance at the rank squad in my party. Remember this? And then it was like a 2v5 or 3v5. There were 2 guys over at one side. They said I needed their help, but I wanted this thing. So I spawned over there by myself across the entire bank site. You know the bank map? I spawned across the entire map from them, and they go, help, help. I couldn't get there in time, so I'm getting blamed the entire time, but I wasn't there enough. And that was Montagne. How you expect me to get there fast enough?
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
Like, explain this for me, because I obviously is not getting this.
It's now a 7-4.
I don't get how am I supposed to be there, because I'm freaking Usain Montagne.
Montagne, we need you. Fucking visa. 1 speed.
I'm across the map. Yeah, 1 speed, and I'm across the map. How is that going to help you, Eddie? Exactly. Can you explain that to me, please?
So they go quietly here in this half inning.
You gotta show me the hat.
Are you just mentally retarded?
What hat on there?
Yeah, show me the no clip mods, please.
Now batting, number 21. He's doubled and singled in 4 at.
No, that's my favorite hat. No. You can wear it.
Bats in this contest.
Just a hat. Fuck.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Exactly what I was gonna do.
And no,
Aiden Turner's close. And he breaks on other stuff. I don't think he deserves to use on my things when he can capable of go by here. And that took us a long time to get that hat.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
That was gay. Oh, sorry. Huh.
Score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 8 runs on 50.
If he dirties it, Mom, if he dirties it, you have to buy me some candy. You're gonna have to buy me candy. If he ruins it, Mom, you're buying me candy. I'm saying that now. I'm gonna get on. I just gotta save my character.
Are you getting on Rainbow?
Yeah.
Alright, great. Invite me to the squad when you're on. Because I'm tired of... hurt, trigger, angry, gonna kill somebody mode. Hint, hint, CJ.
Hint, CJ. Yeah, I would get triggered. I know. There you go.
Agreeing with me even though it's not true.
I know. When you say report him,